Tolkien and Barfield were part of this Inklings group based in Oxford, sort of literary, lawyers, scientific group that came to work out their ideas together. Barfield had landed on the idea that words are fossils of human consciousness. They tell you something about how people experience life before our times as well as in our times. And he also discovered that consciousness therefore shifts, it evolves, that different people at different times, over cultural time, will have experienced life very, very differently. And I think this is what Tolkien took into his great novels, particularly The Lord of the Rings. So he was very interested in words. He created whole languages in order to enter the consciousness of the characters he wanted to create. He realised that words have soul, and words are like fossils, that the ancient languages can carry something into the present. And so he wanted to develop that himself in order to develop the full landscape of his novels, such as The Lord of the Rings. That was one side. But another side is to do with the evolution of consciousness. Because what Tolkien also does is he creates different hominids, the dwarves, the elves, and the human beings, the hobbits, and they inhabit different experiences. They have a different awareness of the natural world, of the gods. So, for example, the elves live in between mortality and immortality. They, as it were, can ascend and descend across hierarchies of being, whereas the dwarves, contrary to that, must wrestle with the earth. They have to mine, they have to bury themselves into the land in order to make a living. They're the kind of characters that are more alienated from life, and that is their consciousness, that's their struggle. Humans are somewhere in between. They're on a journey. Something's opening up for them, something is developing, and that is very much our consciousness as well. I think it's why The Lord of the Rings so greatly appeals, because it feels like it opens something up to us. And that too was core to Barfield's message, that our consciousness has evolved and is evolving, and if we can take that up, then we'll develop even more.